Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Waves of Profit, the Profit Hour, which only usually takes 3 to 5 minutes because we do things the fast way. 10% in 10 minutes, www.wavesofprofit.com. There'll be a link below and probably on the screen telling you where you can go for our introductory course if you want to just learn about options and get started in it. If you're a little more advanced, then we have some more advanced courses, and of course, we have our Wall Street Genius software that we rely heavily on to help us make our 10% in 10-minute trades. We're going to show you 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, depending on how many Alan has come up with today. And we're looking at the results for March 3rd, 2015. Hey, Alan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Well, this one, the first one is Boeing, and it kind of fits the rules. I'm just going to show you something quick here. There's a few things here that, you know, if you don't know a whole lot about what we do, it's like, well, that might give you a clue when you start looking at some of our other ones. It's always pretty much the same stuff, which is why we have consistency. So I already hit the buy now on the call button, and I'm going to move forward a minute or two here and see how it turns out because it fits our probabilities. So that's 1 minute, 9%. It might have actually got out in the 1 minute during the peak of that, but let's just say you were not that fast, and you don't need to be. If it's right, it's right. So there you go. There's 13% in 2 minutes. And there's lots of reasons for that, but anyways, we're just going to go on to the next one. Let's say you missed out on that one, and this one is IWM, which represents about 2,000 stocks. And it's one of those market stocks, and we've been talking a little bit about that lately. The idea is that if the whole market's running a certain direction, well, why don't you just go ride one of those indexes and you know, make your money that way? And can you? Yes, you can. So I already hit the buy on the put button. So we're going to go forward here 1 minute, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that we already made our 13%. And yeah, hit the previous low, everything else is good. I'm going to just get out. But for curiosity is well, you know, should I have stayed in or not, you know, for my 10%? Well, sometimes it works out, like in this case, you know, it was down as much as 25, well, you made as much as 25%. But we don't hang around and try to figure out, because you can see how the markets just jump all over the place. I don't care. There's a reason it's 10%. It's you're most likely to get paid. If you want to try, there's reasons why you'll want to hang in for a little longer. But most of the time, we just take our pay and go home and just say thank you so much. So I also brought one here for you for the afternoon trades, because some people, it's the wrong time zone, all that kind of thing. So you can see that Google was having great volume. That's what this histogram bar on the bottom is. But here in the afternoon, it was like a good setup for the direction that we thought Google would do. And so I just hit the buy button on that for the buy call. And I just want to show you that. We don't look at the afternoon stocks very often, but I just wanted to, you know, once in a while show people that, yes, you can make money. And there's your 10%. It's already made it. And that's that little bit up here. It already happened, and so we'll just say thank you to that. And yeah, you know, they may continue, and this one did quite a bit, but I don't care. I just pay me. That's it. Just pay me, and I'm done. Thanks so much. So the conclusions are for today. So Boeing we did in 2 minutes, 12%. IWM, which is one of those market indexes, is 4 minutes, 13%. And in the afternoon, it's usually slower, usually. So it took 10 minutes to make 10%. Well, we get that in the mornings too. But in the afternoon, sometimes you may have to wait 15 minutes to get your 10%. So that was it.
Very nice. Very nice. The biggest problem most people have when it comes to trading and making money on a consistent basis is fear and greed. And the reason we've decided to talk a lot about 10% in 10 minutes is the fact that that requires discipline, and it helps you to rein in your greed, because it's very hard when you get in and get out in 10% and then you see the thing could have made 20%. You go, darn. But the fact is that the 20% can be a bit of an anomaly. And so if you'd waited for it, okay, that time it worked, but if you'd have done the same thing another time, you could end up making 5% or losing 5% or losing 10% or who knows what. So we think bank the money, look after all of your expenses, and then if you want to make a bank account for playing in the market and gambling and everything else, and go right ahead, but just don't use the money that you live on or need to do that. And that's my rant of the, and of course, you see, instead of having a 2 or 3 hour rant, we do it really, really quick. 10% rant in 10 minutes, and 10% on your money in 10 minutes.
and for the full 100% rant, go to www.wavesofprofit.com.
Thank you. I forgot. Good for you, Alan. Good catch. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.